When you're thinking about selling or buying real estate, is it best to hire your best friend, your neighbor, your son's girlfriend? Or is it more important to look out and hire a true seasoned professional? Good morning. My name is Mike Rennick. I'm the lead broker, a senior broker, and the team lead with Team Rennick Real Estate Services. We're part of that great Keller Williams on the Water family, serving Sarasota, Bradenton, all of the islands, the entire west coast of Florida. Welcome to the November 8th edition of Mike Takes Off the Gloves. Normally on Thursdays, I like to fly solo and just share from the heart things that I find that are maybe provocative, things that maybe need to be done a little bit different. I like to show the opposing view. Today, though, I have Stacy Rhodes. Welcome, Stacy.
Thank you, Mike. Good morning.
Stacy is a real estate agent with Keller Williams on the Water, and I thought it would be nice to bring her in today. That she was surprised about 10 minutes ago. She did not know that she would be a guest today, but as we discussed that topic, I wanted a little bit of an interchange, and I wanted to show your thoughts and ours. So if someone was going to go hire a real estate agent, what advice would you give them?
I would say definitely going with someone who is with a good company that has a good quality of company, someone that has experience, a proven track record.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. A lot of times realtors aren't thought of as professionals like doctors and dentists and lawyers, right?
Right.
And I blame that on ourselves. And a lot of times we don't come across the right way. But let's say, for example, you have a teenage son.
Yes.
Okay. And let's say you found out he had a significant dental problem that required a specialist. Would you just go hire a friend or someone's relative, or would you be looking for someone who is the most qualified to take care of that dental problem?
Definitely looking for someone that's most qualified. And I actually read an article about this yesterday. It was talking about realtors in the same way that people look at doctors.
Mm-hmm.
Like someone should seek out you. The doctor isn't going out and looking for patients.
Correct.
So you need to be that kind of person that's educated and make sure you're in the know about what's going on in your market, and then people will seek you out.
So let me ask this. This is kind of a stretch. So let's say you were wrongly accused of a crime. Would you hire the prosecuting attorney to defend you? No. So the point that I want to offer today, and Stacy, I know agrees with, we discussed this momentarily, it's about seeking that professional. Real estate agents we are educated. We go through training to become an agent, experience, and then if you go on, you can become a broker. You got certifications, things like that. But we're versed in the market. Let me share an example. A good friend of mine, and he had a condo where I live here on the island. Great friend. And because of family pressures, he went with his stepdaughter to sell his condo. And I get that. And, I gave him any of the advice that he was looking for. But ultimately, the price that he received for that condo was significantly less than a similar condo I had sold that wasn't in as good a shape. So his condo was in better shape. And yet he took less money for that. But he was going with a stepdaughter who was a very nice person, but was brand new to this.
Right.
Conversely, he bought a condo on the island on a property that had been on the market for 2.5 years, and he paid full price.
Oh, wow.
So it is important. There are so many behind the scenes skills that are needed. So ultimately, what's the right answer? The right answer is for you to hire whoever you want to, who you're most comfortable with. Today, I just want to pose the opposite opinion, maybe, that real estate agents, real estate brokers are trained professionals. We study the market. Heck, here we do a market update every Monday morning. So we're intimately involved in the changes out there, negotiations, things like that. Stacey, let me just ask you this question. Is the real estate process easy?
Definitely not.
No, it isn't.
Definitely not.
And we learn every day. What I share is that after 9 years of experience, there's 5 miles of knowledge that I need. And after 9 years of experience, I'm in my first block of my first mile. And I mean that sincerely. We're all learning. And the key is when you hire that person, treat them like a doctor, a lawyer, the prosecuting attorney. look at them as the professional, hire who's right for you, but consider their background and their experience. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
Stacy, anything you'd like to add?
Not that I can think of.
Okay, you did a great job. This is
Thank you.
Stacy was surprised about 10 minutes ago. I knew yesterday I was going to do this, but I want to bring other folks in to give their opinion, to share. This isn't scripted. It's really just sharing from the heart.
Absolutely.
You did an awesome job.
It's great to break out of my comfort zone. So
That's very good.
Thank you, Mike.
Good job, Stacy.
Thank
Welcome.
you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate your opinion and being here this morning.